1.
All right.
Oh!
Oh, Dad, they're gonna get hurt.
Shh. Be quiet, Ginger.
Okay. Kaz introduction, go.
Don't talk to me like that. Hello and welcome to dkgWELP, the Drunk Kids Gaming Podcast. I am your host, King Kaz. I am joined this week by the special best music streamer, best gaming streamer of all time, SamHears.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi.
Who made our intro that you just heard. Also, you went with Be Quiet Ginger on the episode we have Sam in?
So funny.
I didn't know.
No,
Sam was
hey,
gonna be
loud
here.
and clear. Loud and clear. I get it.
Setting it up for the rest of the episode.
It's a good old fashioned bit. And I was reminded of it the other day.
That's a great video.
You have stumbled yourselves upon the internet's best tangential random podcast of shenanigans and stories and news and fun stuff, because we do it here and it's fun. I don't know. I hope you enjoy it. It's going to be a lot of fun. We talk about news stories and then we do games. And then also there's like an email section. So if anybody that has an interesting email or any kind of comments or clements or questions, hit them up. Hit them up on the email. Curly@dkgtv.com, podcast@dkgtv.com, Sam@dkgtv.com, Kaz@dkgtv.com. It all goes to me. I fucking have responses for everyone. On top of that, if you're watching right now, we also have a show bot in the channel. It's a good way to do it. I just forgot to mention that before the actual show. But that's the way we find out titles and whatnot for the show. It's a really interactive medium, even though the show itself is actually a podcast that you will listen to on a later date. So join it live or join it on a later date. I love you guys so much. Thanks for being here. So Kaz, what's going on with your cell phone over there? You're rooting or what are you?
You feel lucky?
How do you even
I don't know
get
where
to
my
that?
cell phone is right now, so I'm a little nervous.
Oh no, that's a hard one. No, I'm just still editing photos, and I had to add a touch of color to a person's skin because I made them too pale. Because I don't know shit about white people.
I usually do that during my my biggest podcast as well. I usually like to hunker down and get some real work done during the show.
Speaking of real work, go to the DKG website. New shirts coming soon, and just keep looking.
You're
for
gonna
it.
put me
Keep
on
hitting that
blast?
refresh button. Just keep hitting the refresh button every single day, and then one day there'll be a link there.
We can
do
go back into housekeeping. Yes, we have discussed that probably 3 years of a hiatus between shirt releases is problematic.
I like this as a segment. You guys, it seems to be natural anyways, but you should make it a segment of Kaz and Curly blast each other.
That's pretty much every episode of this podcast.
I love it.
It's good shit.
But
yeah, so Mick just linked to all the what the fuck was that?
it's a command
Mick
for
just
every
linked
shirt
to
in the
all
entire
shirts
world
that we do have. You can definitely check those ones out, as
No
well as
Sam
any other new
shirts,
ones that we have.
Damn
I
it.
think the Sam channel.
No, Sam designed shirts.
Oh,
Not yet.
Not.
maybe that might be what the new one is.
The
The
real
Streamlabs merch store is
No.
so easy. Curly can do it.
real talk.
This is not sponsored by Streamlabs.
Real
but
talk.
Stream-
Blasted back a bit. When we originally launched the Amazon merch store, it was because I was beta invited to this Amazon merch store, and they were like, "You can only have 2 shirts. That's it. They can only have 4 colors. That's it." And then they were like, "We're gonna open it up to new people and new stuff and new whatever." Right now, I've gotten enough emails from them that they're like, "You can have fucking pop caps, sweaters, long sleeve T-shirts.
You can't call them pop caps.
You can't call them pop caps, but you can get them. They're called pop caps."
Don't call them pop caps. Dude.
But I can apparently post 500 shirts in one day, at this point with the amount of shirts that we've sold originally. They're cool with us. So I can put up a much more now. Originally it was limited, now it's not. So we can do more shirts. It's fine, guys.
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh, the interface for Streamlabs is so easy and nice. I don't know what you have to do for. I imagine that the issue with the Amazon merch store is that you have to fucking figure out the right file format, figure out the dimensions, put some sort of thing together using a template. With the Streamlabs merch store, they're not paying me to say this. You just fucking upload the image, and then you could make it bigger and smaller.
What's your Streamlabs affiliate link, Sam?
I'm not an affiliate yet, but I'm working on it. I'm working hard on it. I do have shirts on mine, but I'm not here talking about SamHears. No, their SamHears doesn't exist. It's DKG only. I get that.
I want that Ghost Recon Wildlands cap level SamHears shirt.
Maybe. I love that game. I might do some fan art for that game.
There's gonna be more of this when we play afterwards.
Wait, you can? You're not gonna have?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Okay,
After this
Well,
stream,
let's get this bitch done.
Yeah, fucking end the podcast now. We gotta play Wildlands after this. I'm so excited. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for being here, Sam. Kaz, as always, it's a pleasure that you take time out of your busy cell phone day to come on the show and be participating in the conversation as we have it on the stream.
Jesus Christ. Every time.
Transition us to the news. I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, figure it out.
Now let's fill that knowledge hole with Kaz and Curly's news time.
How's it going, everybody?
Ooh. What is up? So the news bag, as Curly has called it, and as you heard in that bumper, is a little place where we like to bring you news stories from around the internet. If you would like to help us find news stories that we talk about here on the show, why don't you think about going over and joining our Discord? And over in our Discord, we have a channel called dkgWELP, and there you can drop links to different news stories from around the world, just like this one that I'm going to read now. Two people in wherever the fuck were arrested for getting in a fight over crab legs. They got in a fight over the good meat.
Damn.
God damn it, I had this news story. It never happens, ladies and gentlemen. The worst case timeline has become reality. Kaz and I have doubled up on news stories because this is so our goddamn aesthetic. You tell the story.
Did someone die?
No. But a very old man and Macy Gray got in a fight over crab legs at a at a restaurant in Huntsville, Alabama. Basically because the old man felt like she cut him in line for the crab legs, and she was like, he was moving slow, you know what I mean? And I wanted to get it because, you know, it's a weight limit, you know what I mean? Because they had been waiting there for the crab legs for a good 10-20 minutes when they finally came out, you know what I mean? You've been waiting there for the crab legs. You gotta get them.
Sounds
good
like an
meat.
episode of
You know,
Curb
that's
Your
the good
Enthusiasm.
meat. That's where the good meat is.
My angle was gonna be like, news story broke, Kaz and Panda fighting over fucking good meat has finally erupted.
You don't fight for the good meat, man.
The way that the story that I had, and it's been picked up by multiple fucking news medias, was buffet brawl over crab legs includes two people fencing with tongs. These motherfuckers were standing in line waiting for they got to the buffet and they were like, "Oh shit, you guys are at a crab," and they're like, "Don't worry, sirs, we've got crab coming. They're cooking right now. We're gonna bring them out. Gonna be a couple minutes." These
It's
people
called
were
crab
waiting.
madness.
These people were waiting in line. Some old lady was just like, "Oh, sorry, sir, I'm in front of you now, aren't I? Oh, I'm a frail old lady." Blah blah blah. And next thing you know, it erupts into some fucking heated tong fencing battles in the middle of a thing. The 911 call was, there's a woman who's beating a man. Plates are shattering everywhere. I love
Wow.
Luckily, when we went to Vegas, me and Sunbun did not have to fight anyone for those crab legs. We just kept going back.
Oh, Sunbun with the jokes. No, it's beautiful. I absolutely loved the concept of that story. It's
Good
so
time because coming up right when we're about to go back, we're less than a month away from going back to Vegas. If you have not already, make sure you go check out, see if you can go, check your bank account, talk to your banker, talk to your accountant, because we're going to be in Vegas for the weekend of April 25th to the 29th-ish.
Well, talk to DKG too, because you might not be invited. No one wants me to go.
Whoa, we are welcoming.
I'm not. What
You're
was it again?
so
Up to
invited.
snuff. I get it.
How much does SamHears want to go to Vegas?
Quiet, Ginger. I get it.
Let's go ahead. Let's talk about that. What's your desire on a level of 0 to 100 on your
Honestly,
decisions to go to Vegas?
Paige said that she's like, "Oh, everyone's going to Vegas. Yeah, let's do it." I'm like, "Well, she can't do it, but not this year at least, because she's going all over. She's globetrotting."
I was gonna say we got room in the car. Me and Demon Reaper are driving up.
No, I'm not going.
Okay. See. Okay. All right. Cool. Good.
But in the future, if it continues, if no one dies of liver failure,
but I don't know if anyone's told you, Sam. This year, TwitchCon, San Diego.
Yes.
We've talked about it. I've already booked Sam.
Oh,
I'm playing music there.
He's playing all the music and doing all the beats.
Wherever Curly is cribbing up, I'm fucking. I'll be
We're
there
still
with
figuring
you.
that out till later. Yeah. All right.
The thing that I would be excited for is sitting in a hotel room and playing like fucking Mario Kart 64 with a bunch of peeps.
We're gonna be doing a lot of that. We're gonna be doing a lot of that.
I'm a little pissed, but I guess I'll be for TwitchCon.
We'll do that at TwitchCon as well. It's all right. Crazy news in the February 14th era of the website called globalnews.ca. I don't know if it's Canada or whatever. Anyways, a Home Depot got a fucking bomb threat.
Oof.
That's freaky, right? Turns out a customer may have accidentally warned an employee that they're about to blow this fucking bathroom up. So a customer at the Home Depot was reported from the Wichita Police Department to this is the quote unquote from the police report. We just had a customer in here make what may have been a bomb threat.
Wow, dude.
He didn't mean it to be taken so seriously. His actual quote that he reported to the police when they contacted him, because he was a regular of the store and people knew him. He went into a bathroom and said, "Y'all need to get out of here because I'm fixing to blow this place up."
Oh no!
I think the employee made the right move.
The cops mentioned in a comment, understanding the man, that he might have been in a quote-unquote, man wasn't in a serious need to defecate, and that he was attempting to provide a polite warning to the other patrons of the bathroom.
Nice.
It's a good way to say it, right?
Yeah.
like I have, right? I mean, oh, shit. But yeah, you ever walk into a place and you're just like, I'm going to just like liquid destroy this place. Like, please get out of here. And that happened in Wichita.
No, I'm so polite. I would never do that kind of thing.
Just a courtesy flush, like yell, or like a
I would
out.
wait until I'm probably blue in the face, holding my diary in. I'd wait as long as it had to. I couldn't do that. That's ballsy.
I mean, I also usually try to hold like most of those things till I'm home.
Sure.
But, like, if I really, really have to, like, it has to be like, fuck, there's no other choice except for to shit myself. Like,
I've definitely gone into a bathroom screaming, "I am so sorry. Please don't be here. I'm so sorry." Like, there has been times that I'm like, I'm gonna just keep flushing. Though. Yeah, but like,
I have a joke that I made up. I don't know. Maybe I didn't make it up. But I was wondering, when you hear like the sound of running water, it makes you like, damn, I could go pee right now. That sounds like something I could do. But if you hear the sound of someone pushing out, a big old dookie.
I think Sam's internet went away. We lost everything after Dookie.
Ah,
I think that was it.
my internet's been a little weird these
You definitely
days.
had
I
a
don't know
moment
what's
where
going
you
on.
paused with the words Dookie in your mouth, and your head was just like Dookie.
Well, you missed an awesome punchline.
If
I'm not telling it again.
if you're an audio listener to this show and you didn't see the visual of Sam frozen for a hot minute, that was great. All right, well, yeah, that was my poop story of the day. You solved it.
I like poop stories.
All right. So this next one in here is it's a weird one. So it's on the New York Post, but there's also a cross link if you would like to follow it to X Hamster. They're trying to be Pornhub now. Now this comes with a prerequisite question. One, do you watch a lot of porn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you answered yes to that first thing, this study that X Hamster put out claims that if you do watch a lot of porn, it might make you bisexual.
Okay. That's make you.
Yeah. So it's the old
okay.
adage of like,
Thanks,
does
New York Post. Hard-hitting
So,
journalism.
So basically, it's just saying like it might open you up to things, and then the more you see things, the more you become attracted to certain things and certain aesthetics and all this other kind of fucking pseudoscience. By basically, they just polled a bunch of people, and people were like, "Yeah, I watch a lot of porn because I'm on a porn website." So obviously, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could have told you that.
So yeah,
Uh,
there's a lot
weird.
of analytics in here, and I haven't gone through all of it. But yeah, there's a
sexual
lot
experience
there's a lot, yeah.
education leads you to exploring your sexuality.
Education, huh? That's what we're calling it.
Listen, that's where all of my sexual education came from, was porn websites, okay? Because the school system's not doing it too hot for anyone at all involved.
I remember it was pretty thorough when I was growing up.
My middle school, I mean, your middle school, Sam, I think we got separated because boys couldn't hear about girls' anatomy and girls couldn't hear about boys' anatomy.
No, we were separated too, but we learned just separately about everything. We learned about women's anatomy too.
Did any teacher ever mention the clitoris?
No.
Not the Pokemon. So exactly, right?
I don't think
so you
so.
learned literally nothing about the female anatomy at that point.
Well,
right?
you're not supposed to learn them until you're 18.
Oh, good. Yeah. All right. Thank you for X Hamster to where we get our education from. Like,
Yeah.
This is like a poll. Like I said, this is a poll they did. There's a lot of analytics they haven't like fully gone through. They also make some weird statements in here to me that I think are weird, where it's like, now while we like to think of ourselves as an enlightened bunch, we're not particularly bi site, let alone a gay one. We're just your above average tube site with primarily heterosexual content.
cool. You did it. You passed the passed the bar.
They didn't want to scare away their constituents.
Yeah. Oh no, shit. I'm on X Hamster. I'm becoming bi. Help.
Yeah, you'd think that they'd want to embrace the bisexual nature of their facts they found out, and then more people would be more interested in the. It's already there. I don't know.
They also claim, well, in their analytics, it shows that a lot more women say that they're bisexual than the men do, but they did have a higher percentage of men than they thought they would.
They're trying
I
for the
also love their
Pornhub
tracking,
analytics like score.
Yeah, they are. That's why I said they're trying to be Pornhub. And it's also their tracking is very weird because it's like heterosexual or straight, gay or lesbian, yeah, bisexual, yeah, asexual, other. Like they just gave up. Like those were the only ones this guy could think
Those are
of.
the only labels.
Yeah, when he was doing this. And he's like, yeah, just put other. I can't think of anything else.
It's better than getting hairy palms, so I'll take it.
It's better than the Lord of all existence coming down and smiting you in your face.
But yeah, it's interesting. This is their part 1. So I guess this is going to be a multi-part series from them. So we'll check in with X Hamster.
Check in a couple episodes later, and we'll figure out that X Hamster news as it evolves.
And maybe I'll delve a little bit more into their analytics and come up with something.
Yeah, you know what? I should do some research too on this matter. I should definitely.
I'm gonna
do
research.
No,
just a couple hours a day. Just set it aside.
Absolutely. All right. So in my last news story is my spirit animal. This it's an Aussie story. That's why they just reference this dude as a bloke, and I'm like, why are you calling him a bloke? It's Australian news. This gentleman, I'm pretty confident there's a lot of revisionist history going on in the way he retold this story after it happened, which I've been there, yo. If you've ever done a project at home and you fucked up to the point where you're stuck and you're just like, okay, here's what happened. Let me preface. Basically what he says in a quote unquote, well, I really wanted a nice shiny coffee bar table for my countertop. So I cut a bunch of wood up, sanded it, stained it all nice and neat. I applied a coat of epoxy resin on Thursday night. Revisionist information. It's supposed to set hard in 24 hours. So I left it sitting in my living room because that's the least dusty place in my house.
Uh-oh.
I went and had a nice shower.
Things put off fumes.
Yeah, that too. So he went and had a nice shower, came back, and when he came out of the shower, freshly nude from the shower, was like, let me check on the coffee table, see how it's doing. He wrapped his fingers on it, and it was hard. It sounded hard plastic to him. So he was like, cool, that shit's set. At some point while he was reading the manual for the other stuff he was going to do, he sort of sat down on the table with his bare ass.
Oof.
When I was done reading the instructions, I went to stand and I couldn't. This is when the power of the internet came in handy as I got on the Reddit forum about resin tables. There is a beautiful very small thumbnail of his bare ass naked knees watching Battlestar Galactica as the Reddit forum users who came to his rescue mentioned if you could somehow get to your kitchen, use some pickle juice to release yourself from the glue. And he's like, the gods are good and kind. I made it to the fridge where the pickles were and made it back. The gherkin juice is actually working very slowly. I managed to pull myself off. My ass hurts like hell, and I'm more exhausted than I've ever been in my life. I'm going to bed. This poor man's tables. I don't know how he got to the fridge, but if you look at the panels, I think he just carried it to the fridge.
Probably on his hands doing.
You gotta do what you gotta
walk.
do. You gotta do what you gotta do when you glue your ass to a table.
It's hard to make fun of because for some reason I can see myself getting in the same problem.
That's why I called him my spirit animal. I am so this guy. I've been in a situation where I'm like,
look, this is gonna sound real bad. Just by sheer accident,
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just glad there wasn't and his ass. That's how he lost his ass.
I will never. I'll guarantee this to you, the future DKG viewers and listeners. I will never bring up a story where someone loses their ass to a table.
Thank you.
It always ends at least someone's alive at the end of it. Hopefully.
I'm just waiting for the pickle jar to come into play.
Yeah. Right.
So he just sat there fucking eating pickles, watching BSG squirting juice on his ass.
I mean, the thing is, you have to imagine, at that point, you're no longer comfortable being naked because you're sitting stuck to glue on your table. You're watching BSG, which you've probably already have seen. at this point.
The fuck is he? Like, I don't know why of all the things I'm stuck on. Why the fuck is he watching BSG? Of all the
You gotta watch a show that's more
entertainment?
painful than having your ass.
Something
stuck to the
long, right? Something with a length to it. While you're waiting for pickle juice to release your ass from prison.
I wonder if he's like a turkey baster, or if he just kind of dribbled it from the cup, or if he took a mouthful and spit it down onto himself.
I'd like to imagine he's eating the pickles while pouring the juice on his ass. Like he's just like,
just pull a whole pickle out, let it drip. Like, fuck it.
Yeah. It's gonna end up down there eventually.
Oh my goodness. All right. I guess I gotta go. All right. Last news story for me. Speaking of revisionist history, Curly, this makes a great transition. What is probably the hardest lie you've told, and you just know, you're making it up as you go, it doesn't sound good to you, and you know it's not sounding good to the cops that you're trying to tell it to, what's that story for you?
I'm waffling back and forth between like drunken 20s versus like high school, where I was trying to cover for someone that I cared about, and I didn't want to lie, but at the same time I'm like, I don't want to fuck my friend over. I don't want to be a snitch, you know? Like, I gotta say, actually, you know what? I'll harken it back to even younger. When I was like 9-ish, I was against my parents' wishes, which my mother had told me many times to not do, climbing on walls in the neighborhood and trying to we were trying to capture lizards, like little blue belly lizards, to keep in, like, we had like little aquariums and stuff, and like I thought it was super cool, like, to have a pet lizard.
Before there was Pokemon.
Yeah, we were basically Pokemon hunting fucking lizards. But I was on top of this wall, which I had been told many, many times to not do, but it was the best way to get to the underside of the bush that was on the side of the wall, climbing the wall. And I had fallen off that wall on the wrong side and landed on a car and smashed my arm, and my arm broke. And I remember trying to explain to my parents that I wasn't hunting lizards. I was like, hand to the Bible. Mark, you don't know him. He's from second grade. Mark, that he was the one. He bum rushed me. He came at my arm and he destroyed it. And then, why were you on the wall though? Like, I don't know. He jumped and then he hit me, and it's dumb.
Yeah. So this guy, Robert Brandel, was in a football square thing, which is like making a bunch of prop bets and all this kind of stuff. He was found tied up with a rope around his neck and duct tape on his hands and ankles in the back of his truck. And when the cops found him, he told him that two of the other people who were in the square party with him had assaulted him and stolen his truck and stole the $16,000 payout that he had just received from the square game, and then drove him around for 2 days and then left him tied up in his truck. So the cops investigated, and they found out that he actually owed the square game $50,000, had made up a bunch of aliases for himself, and obviously didn't have the money to pay it. So he was trying to find a way out of it.
Wow.
So this is unprecedented at this point. Kaz has picked 2 stories that I had picked from my own research. I had this one in the bag.
Newsweek.
I had this one in the bag as well. I was like, is this motherfucking story? Yeah, this man tried to fucking welch on a bet, and
and combine a little bit of hangover in there too.
What I love is I love that the cops and the whole websites are focusing on the fact that they're like, we did some real hard hitting detective work. We realized he was saying he was locked up for 2 days, but he was clean shaven. And I'm like, bitch, like any like Phoenix Wright detective could fucking figure out, like, oh shit, that man doesn't have any fucking facial hair that's growing in. Like you could tell. Like, it's dumb.
Yeah.
Does this look like a man that would lie to you?
Yes. yes. Yeah.
Sorry, that's
I'm
rude.
gonna go with a yes.
That's
Go with a hard yes, actually.
All right.
I think he lied to me just now.
Well, he's-
Gambling addiction really shows up on the face for some reason. I never
Typical.
realized that. So.
Gambling addiction, and then coupled with readiness to literally lie to everyone in your world. Like, not only that, but also tie yourself up in your truck on a street freeway and wait for cops to find you.
Jesus.
Like that takes some calculative shit.
I mean, you're either gonna die or you're going to,
Well,
get found
he
by the
did
cops.
it in a pretty public place, so somebody's gonna call the cops about a car just sitting on the side of the freeway.
But how do you reconcile that with yourself? You're just like, all right, well, this is gonna work. I'm gonna just hide here for a while. Like, please help.
Jeez.
Help. Great. All right, that's the end of our news stories. Thank you guys for participating in those news blobs and whatnot. We're going to move on to the game section of our show where I play a video game with my friends.
Oh, yay!
It's game time
Hell yeah.
with Curly.
That's what I'm talking about.
Only on dkgWELP.
Thank you so much for that bumper. It's so good. Anyways, yeah, we're playing another episode of Summer School. Unfortunately, it's going to be a little silly, and I'm just going to lean into this heavily on the outset. We had a bunch of waffling in regards to like last year's near the end of the year stuff. I had made and cut the audio files for this game during Halloween. So we're gonna play the Halloween episode of Summer School because I have it already in queued, and I had a podcast to do earlier today, and I didn't have time to make a new one. So this one is a Halloween themed
Nice.
Summer School. Sam, I don't think you've been here for a Summer School episode at this point, and
I like Halloween.
to throw this out to the people who are currently watching the show and whatnot or listening to it. Summer School is a style of show or a game where basically a 2-year-old is being tasked with saying words themed on the theme of Halloween, and our guests, our contestants, Kaz and Sam, are going to use their name as their own buzzer. Yell your name and you become buzzed in. To vote in and see if they can find out what the fuck that she is saying. She is blessed with the worst mush mouth you could ever imagine. But it's fun for us, so let's go and continue onward with that. So for your first Halloween clue, once again, your name is your buzzer, Sam or Kaz.
Roger.
Throw that in there. That's how you buzz
Sam.
in. And chat, please, very much, don't spoil it if you get it. Just make noises.
I will
Throw
look
one
at
in the
chat.
chat. Throw one in the chat if you got it, and then when we
Yeah.
can't get it,
Throw one of the you got new emotes, by the way. You have a Schnappy now, along with the initial one. So if you're a subscriber, you can throw one of those in there, or throw whatever emote you want in there if you know it.
I might have a slight advantage because I live with two-year-olds.
Yeah, if you've ever had a 2-year-old or been around one, you start to understand kid speech.
It's a language. Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, oh shit, you guys don't understand her? Like I can hear her perfectly. Reggie,
Does
we'll
sound
talk
like
about that later.
Cantonese.
All right. So your first one for Halloween, and this is just the shit that's around Halloween. It's not necessarily like spooks or anything like that. It's just
Sure.
the shit around Halloween. All right.
flagging down a plane. What are you doing over there?
Your first clue. Name is your buzzer.
October.
Kaz.
Kaz.
October.
October.
Oh damn.
You want to hear that again, Sam?
October.
Oh yeah. She's from the south. I'm no good on this one. I heard hot purple.
You heard Hopper?
October.
Shit.
All right. Next clue. Name is your buzzer.
Sam.
Sam.
Halloween.
Halloween, indeed.
I mean, that was easy.
October. She has this weird vocal fry she goes into every now and then. She's like,
October.
I love her so much. All right, your next clue.
Pumpkin spice.
Oh, Kaz.
Oh, I heard Sam.
Pumpkin spice.
Because he's closer to you.
No, you said
That's because I said,
Pumpkin
oh.
spice.
cupcake spikes.
Okay, it's fine. All right, next clue.
Chicken.
Sam.
Sam.
Peekaboo. Damn.
Want it again, Kaz?
Chicken.
Wait. Now you
Chicken.
fucked me.
Chicken.
The more you say it, the less it
Stop.
makes sense.
It's so obvious.
Shut the fuck up.
Chicken.
I don't know, dude. Mac, go ahead. Mac, take it. Take it away, Mac.
If chat
Take
wants
it
to
away,
throw it
chat.
out there, you can say it now, chat. It's not Wiccan. Chicken bun.
Nicotine?
Chicken.
It makes no fucking sense.
That is Thanksgiving.
No, it's not. That girl sucks.
Chicken. Chicken.
All right, are these ramping up then? Is that what's happening?
No, they're pretty random. All right. Once again, being around the time of
Sure,
Halloween.
sure.
Next clue.
Thank you, Steve.
Scuba.
I'm sorry for this one. This one we're gonna have to come back to. I'm so sorry.
No. Shut the fuck up. Stop trying to fucking... Worst Alex Trebek ever. Stop being a Drew Carey. Fucking...
Scrooble bug.
So once you
Oh,
say the
fuck.
wrong thing, it's in your earworm now, and you can no longer use the real. Like, you can't hear anything but it.
And then you can't shut the fuck up after hearing it. Yeah, no,
No one's gonna get this one. I'm sorry.
Sam, scuba gear.
Not scuba gear.
Scooby-Doo?
Definitely
Is it Scooby Doo? Oh.
No.
not Scooby Doo.
Scuba bug. Oh, Sam, schoolboy band.
Close.
Wow. Are you joking? Is it close? For
Oh,
reals?
absolutely joking. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Does anyone in chat have this? I will give this to chat if they can get it. Things around Halloween. I know this is not something that would come up normally.
You should more say things around October. Stop
Yes.
saying things
October,
around
November.
Halloween.
October, November. I'll throw that out there.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
It's getting
What
it's
is
becoming
it?
more melted in my
All right,
mind
all
as you
right,
play
all
it.
right. All right. I'll give this clue out. It's
A clue, yeah.
It's shit. What do they call it? It's one of the horoscope fucking things. What are your star signs?
But she's
Oh,
not
Sam.
good on board.
Sam.
She's not
Scorpio.
affecting college football.
Sam. Scorpion? Oh.
It's Scorpio. It is. That's what she said on that. I know.
Weird.
I know. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Next
Yes!
clue.
Apples.
Sam.
Kaz.
Sam.
Apples.
Sorry. Fat finger. Fat finger.
Apples.
It's good. You got it. It's good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. All right, next clue. Name is your buzzer.
Autumn.
Sam.
Sam.
Kaz is yawning. Go ahead, Kaz. Finish your drink. Take a sip off the coffee.
No,
and take it.
that's the title of the episode. Kaz is yawning.
I think that's what she said. No, autumn.
Autumn.
All right, next
Bottom
clue.
or bottom?
Tiger.
Sam.
Sam.
Gaga?
Tiger.
One more time.
Tiger.
Kaz.
Kaz.
Tyga, not Tiger. The TY $sign. The
Tiger.
Come on, you guys got this. What does this tiger got to do with anything in fucking autumn?
That's
Tiger.
just. Sam,
Sam.
gotta go.
She said Tide Pods, right? Tide Pods.
Chat, anything you got?
Tiger.
All right. It is.
A clue. Give us a clue.
Oh, Megan got it. She speaks fucking kid. It's cider.
Cider,
Tiger.
okay.
Tiger.
There's
Alright.
a T on the front of that.
Yeah,
dude.
there's
a
definitely
T.
the wrong
A hard
consonants
T.
whatsoever.
There's a hard T on the front of that.
What's the next clue?
Papa.
Kaz.
Football.
Football.
This
Nice.
motherfucker.
Papa.
Check out Sports Odds and Ends. You can see it on sportsoddsandsends.com, where I talk about all things sports with my friend JVZ.
It's always at the end of every episode. All right, next clue.
Don't play it again. Don't play it again. Fuck me.
Oh, Sam.
Sam,
Played it again.
November.
what'd you say?
No. What do you mean? What?
You,
are
su- you
those?
sure? You sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Final answer?
You said November, dude.
November.
You want to think about it a little bit?
No.
You want to hear it again?
Kaz ain't gonna get it. No, it
November?
doesn't help at all. It doesn't help anything if you.
The mustache.
It's a little rude of a one.
November?
This is a little rude of a one.
Is it Movember?
It is Movember.
Oh, that was the hint. Was you putting it on me again?
I was trying to hold it back
Because I have the biggest,
No,
most
he would've
luscious
never
beard
got
of the
that.
three of us. I
I was
get it.
just
I
saying,
get
like
the
things
hint.
that Sam might do during that time period. Let's
No,
do
it's
it.
year long. November's a joke to
Oh,
real men like me.
oh.
my manliness is not in question here. Okay,
His balls dropped
at least one.
years ago.
Next clue.
Bach? The pianist? Kaz. Bach, the pianist?
The Sunbun got it.
Sunbun got it.
Someone said one.
He put a one in chat because he knows what it is.
Oh,
Kaz.
Kaz.
Bach.
Sam.
Sam.
Bark.
I said what she said
Chat?
exactly.
Chat.
A Halloween thing or October?
Now's your time.
Sunbun.
It is
Oh.
indeed fall.
Oh,
I
man,
love
kids are
this kid.
stupid.
This one might be a little controversial, but let me just throw it in there anyways because she did it and I can't stop it from happening.
Oh no, what's this gonna be? Espanol? Sam.
Sam.
¿Cómo te?
Who?
¿Cómo te llamas?
Everyone else got it in the chat. Kaz, one more time.
Namaste.
That's not namaste.
Oh, Sam. Homo's Day.
Close.
Oh, Sam.
Sam?
Homeless Day.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Kaz.
Boxing Day.
No.
Just throw a different letter in there. We keep going with
Listen
eight.
to it.
Come and stay. Come and
What happens during this time of the year? Everyone else in chat has got it.
Because chat's looking it up on the internet.
How you can't look this up? There's no fucking. What do they Google?
See, Curtis agrees. Come and stay. Come and stay on our door. I don't know. Fucking, I tried to.
Now you hear "come and stay" constantly, right? Like
something day. It's something day. Kaz, let's just work together. It's something day.
what happens
Right?
during October and November?
Day of the Dead. I don't know, dude.
Is it a religious thing?
No.
Fuck.
Is it a Halloween thing?
No.
The more you play it, the more I don't understand. You obfuscate the fucking thing.
I love being the proctor. It's so much easier than being the fucking contestant.
Chat.
Chat, go ahead. Go ahead. You got it, chat. Columbus Day.
Columbus Day. Fuck that guy.
Do you hear it now?
Never got there, dude. Me and Sam. So here's the thing, all right?
you're so
Columbus
evolved?
Day isn't a real.
You're so
fucking
evolved?
Me
holiday,
and
all
Kaz
right?
passed the test.
Yeah, fucking Columbus Day is not a real fucking holiday, dude.
I'll-
He didn't discover shit.
I'll
dude.
play it one
He
more
killed
time for
a bunch
you.
of people.
I
I'm
think
glad
she said
that you
KKK.
celebrate genocide. You fucking idiot.
You
That was
can't
a
get
joke.
mad at the 2-year-old for Columbus Day, okay? I'm just saying. All right, one more. Name is your buzzer.
Sam.
Sam.
Steven. Fuck.
Kaz.
Season.
Well done,
Good.
sir. Well done, sir. All right, I will
It
give
was
you.
half and half. The only reason I even second guessed that it might be Steven is because it's fucking Curly and he loves that shitty show Steven
What
Universe.
does it do with the fucking
Like, so,
October,
like,
November,
Right.
Halloween?
Get in there just so he could fucking talk about Steven Universe.
I will
Fucking
for
idiot.
now on. I will make a fucking Steven Q in every fucking episode of this show. Like,
In a year, dkgWELP is just going to be Curly and Kaz cursing at each other. Just nonstop.
where have you been? This is what the show is.
No, there's going to be like a guest, but they won't be able to say anything. It's just going to be you guys, punching each
Yeah.
other's dicks in.
One day. All right, your next clue, your pentultimate clue. Good fucking luck.
Kaz.
Kaz.
Rita's Italian Isis. It's on a corner near Italian Isis right now.
Play it again. I didn't hear it. Play it one more time. Okay. That's enough.
All right, here's a clue.
Fuck.
Here's a clue. Another horoscope.
Oh, Kaz. Libra.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, so here's your final clue.
God.
All the potatoes on the line.
Ay.
Whoa, don't lead him with the fucking music. What the
Sorry, I
fuck?
cut this one weird, but it was also months and months ago.
Kaz.
Kaz.
Twitch.tv/drunkkidsgaming. Ladies and gentlemen, that means he doesn't want you to watch.
If I could go, so the studio that they actually record in is literally 10 feet from my work. So I could do
Sam.
that.
Forest?
Close.
Porridge.
Less close.
Forage.
Foliage. Shut the fuck up.
It was spoilage.
Oh my god.
Fucking Sam.
I was walking up the steps
We had to
that
stay
Kaz
in
was
that
building.
floor, Steve.
Do you not
Wow.
hear it?
No.
I don't expect that word. It's like there's the expectation which you've built up the most dumb way, and then there's trying to figure out what they're saying.
And yeah, that was that one I've been holding on to for a long time. I made this thing like fucking months ago.
Not bad.
Thank you guys for being here for that game section. Let's go move onward to the emails.
Time for some cocktail-infused communications.
dkgWELP.
Email.
Now!
I don't have email open.
I was gonna write an email, but I couldn't. I don't remember what the email is supposed to be.
Oh shit, we do have actually emails. So Steve Negretti has sent an email to make
Spaghetti,
sure.
spaghetti.
Oh, make sure you tell them about the music video at dkgtv.com. I already know what his email's about to say. Steve's brother, family member, primary,
Negretti's.
made himself an awesome music video for his jazz band, which I got to participate in. Sam got to participate in. The whole Robots from Steam Power Draft got to participate in. And it's super cool, and it just got released like yesterday or something. It's
Yeah, I
amazing.
just saw it.
I honestly, my most recent tweet is that thing.
Well, I didn't chat.
Yeah, so check it out. I'll put it on link onto the episode itself. Thank you, Steve, for reminding me to say that. Make sure you tell the viewers and listeners to check out that music video. Also, have Sam tell an anecdote about the desert adventure. Steve.
I guess the only thing of note that happened was that our Steve brought a little like pitch tent that you just put up real quick to protect us from the sun. Steve was not only was he sick, but he was in full body armor, and the tent was taken by the wind. And I assumed, for some reason, the first thought in my head was like, "Oh, Steve's gonna go grab it." And then I looked at Steve, and he's like sitting there in armor and sick, and he's just like, "I'm not going." He just looked at me, and his look was like, that tent's gone if no one's gonna get it." And so I'm like, "Oh fuck!" So I fucking tore off to go grab the tent, which is fine. It was fun, super hot, super fun,
Super hot.
Yeah, you were
desert fun.
sick, dude. You don't remember? I remember you're sick.
That's great.
Beautiful. That desert is beautiful. I forget we have dunes. We have everything in San Diego.
Yeah,
Just
even-
an hour away from San Diego. There's
There-
dunes, there's snow, there's mountain, there's forest, there's fucking everything.
There was a guy who on subreddit for San Diego posted. He's like, "Yo, this is how my day went," and he went to 4 different biomes. He went to the desert, the ocean, the snow mountains, and the forest. And he built a tiny, like the exact same structure from from materials in each area in each biome. He's like, "I did this in one day," and he took a photo like adventure of it and was like, "This is what Southern California is about. You can reach all these different like biospheres of
Dude,
existence."
Southern California is Terraria in real life.
Yeah, you can enjoy
You
all of
dig
it.
deep enough, you'll get lava.
There-
You know what I'm saying?
everywhere. Next email is from Steve. Once again, are we gonna play Dark Souls 3 after podcast at dkgtv.com?
Poor Steve.
He says, "Are we gonna play Dark Souls 3 after the podcast?" Hi, Curly and Sam, not cast. Sorry, bro. Are we gonna play Dark Souls 3 after the podcast? I won't
Fine,
hold
I
my
don't fucking
breath.
play Dark Souls.
Thanks, Steve. I think we're gonna play Wildlands.
I'm down for Dark Souls 3.
Oh,
I'm down.
all right. Well, shit. Now fucking the news has changed.
I might not be able to beat it because I fucking get really frustrated with that one in particular, but
Your other email from Steve Negretti at TwitchCon DKG Prom Redux Hype. Hi, Curly, Kaz, and Sam. Who are your predicted winners for DKG Prom Redux Electric Boogaloo 2?
I mean, nobody runs a campaign like me, so.
I mean, Kaz won it last year based on he's the only one who tried.
I always have a feather in my cap. Always for Panda Hacker.
Panda, if he tried, would be an easy winner for like adorable fucking DKG Prom.
Like if we're all Pokemon, Panda is the Snorlax. He is an immovable object, and he's probably sleeping.
Yeah.
He's a force. Well, that's all I remember from DKG.
Your final email is from a Reverend Puck. He sent us to a follow-up to Steve's claim of being cool at dkgtv.com. And his email subject body is, "It's true, he is cool." And then he sent a link, which looks like this, of Dwight Schrute saying, "It's true." Legend's not very nice. It's very well
I
done.
don't know. I think the guy tries too hard, if I'm being honest.
All right, real talk. We're gonna have that conversation offline on the Is Steve Cool podcast that you can find on iTunes right now.
Let me know when you're out of emails, because I have an email question.
We're out of emails. That was the end of it.
What Mario game are you most looking forward to, or is your favorite?
Ooh.
Kaz 2. This is for Kaz as well. I don't know if Kaz likes Mario.
Probably 2.
What do you mean 2?
Mario 2, like the 2-2, like 2-2, 2-2.
You gonna play
Like
as
Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, Super Mario Brothers?
Yeah, Super Mario Brothers. Because I like anything after like
I don't know what fucking Mario Brothers you're talking
SNES?
about right now. You got Super Nintendo,
New Super Mario Brothers.
dude.
So
Was that
I don't
SNES?
know which Mario you're talking about.
So the actual title you just said is basically the one that came out before anything else. Is the one on original NES, which was just like an arcade game.
They're pulling out radishes and Mario.
So
sleeping?
Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Brothers 2 was the one that you pull out radishes and you have like Birdo, you fight.
No. What's the? Oh God.
Yoshi's
Oh, this
in
is-
here. Yoshi's in here, dude.
Whatever the first like one of the first 2 Mario games was, with like the map and then like you
Mario
play the
World.
world and then you
Mario
pop,
World.
Yeah.
You're looking at the Super Nintendo Mario World. You're looking at once Mario was established.
The one that goes do 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 do.
Where you fucking jump on caterpillars and they turn red. That one.
Yoshi.
And you had
Whatever
buttons.
one had the fucking like
Is
raccoon
Yoshi
suit.
in this? This should be
Probably.
a segment
I haven't-
too. Guess what game Kaz is talking
God
about?
damn it.
like right now my brain on older games is bad. I only remember fucking Legends of Legaia and
That's not a Mario game.
Damn.
Legend of Legaia was great though.
fucking yeah. You had to save that. Where do you think I got the Tree of Life from, dude?
So just to preface what you're gonna look at the for future of DKG and Curly is going to be a shit ton of Mario games for the perceived future.
It's happening.
I don't
Marchio.
want to start with Mario 1, 2, and 3 because I will just blow through them in one day. So I'm gonna
Well,
probably
wouldn't that
start.
be the good thing to do that?
No. I want
What's
those.
the
Those
official
are those.
get 'em done
timeline?
So
with.
Kaz,
What's the
those
official timeline?
those are hype
Start
games.
with the prequels.
Those are hype games. Like, right? Like, they're going to be like a day where people come in and like, oh my God, let's see a man play fucking Mario 3. I'm going to play something that is a little bit more meaty. And so we can get like the ball rolling.
Big meaty
And
balls.
then-
It
Okay.
takes you so long to beat games, though. Get the easy ones out of the way.
But that's,
Yeah, I
but
agree.
again, people are going to be like, when are you going to play Mario 3, dude? And I'm gonna be like, oh, I played it on day 1. No one knew
Yeah,
about this
and then
thing.
there'll be
You're
then it'll be
you're
so short that you
overthinking
can
it.
be like, hey,
No.
go check it out on
All right,
YouTube.
I've been doing this longer than you. Okay.
Not well.
Overthinking stuff? Yes, you have been doing that longer than me.
All right, Sam, tomorrow, Captain Toad, come over. We'll play it. Let's go.
Tomorrow, Captain Toad.
No, whenever you want. I want to weasel in like you because you're gonna play all of Mario 64, or at
I
least
love
a lot of
Captain
it.
Toad's great.
And Captain Toad is now multiplayer. They just released a multiplayer update to it.
You know what? I never really thought of myself as a Mario fan, but in hindsight, I've really enjoyed a lot of those damn games.
They're good.
I don't know. Something great.
I was
don't know.
contemplating, and it hit me if it sounds dumb. Mario RPG starting it off.
Ooh.
Long form. People gonna get settling
what?
in,
I'm
settling
in.
in, settling
That's
in.
down.
Right?
So here's the thing, though. With the long form one, you could splice in bits
Yes.
in between.
Yes. Whenever you have a free date, I can be like, you know what? Today we're gonna start
Fusion
Mario
Jazz.
64. Next time we come out, oh, you know what? It's a free day. I feel like I'm doing it. I'm gonna do Mario 3 real quick. Bop it in there. Come back to Mario RPG on a Monday. Done and done. Like, I feel like that's a good option to do this. I don't have to strict to anyone's like form. I can just free form it. Ugh. Yeah, I'm in for that. Cool. I'm starting with Mario RPG tomorrow. Come by tomorrow for Mario RPG. We're
Which
gonna
one are
have
you looking forward to the most?
the most I'm looking forward to, honestly, I want to say the Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga like trio are really fun. I remember the first one I don't never played the other ones.
I never
Those
played
I'm
the other
looking forward to. The other thing is I'm looking forward to playing through Mario World, the Super Nintendo original one, because I never really I feel like I haven't touched that since I was a kid. And then on top of that, I'm looking forward to Luigi's Mansion, which I've never played. Yeah, and
I'm excited.
And Mario Sunshine, I never beat. I never did it. I never finished it. I'm excited to see what it has to at the end. I'm sure it's not that great, so whatever.
I feel like I can always pick up Mario 64 and play it.
Yeah.
When you gonna play Entering Bowsette's Castle?
If that game is existing, I will play it at the end, and then never stream ever again in my life, as I am embarrassed forever.
If you play that game, you might get. Never mind. I was gonna make.
You're gonna get some kind of VD.
I was gonna say you might be a little bit.
A gross joke, Sam.
You might be slightly bisexual by the end of it.
That's a story of my life. I love you guys so much for being here, and I think we've made it to the end of the fucking podcast.
I had more Bowsette jokes, but I'm
No. Save them for the live streams, my dude. Because you know that a lot of these games are gonna have commentary from you guys. Like, I'm not gonna do this solo. Like, they're gonna be like, I'll be in Discord. Come on and hang out and feel the noise. So,
thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to the podcast. If you like what you heard, definitely please think about subscribing to the podcast. Think about sitting down with one of your friends and telling them that you're going to watch The Umbrella Academy on Netflix, and then what you do is play all of dkgWELP until they agree to subscribe to the podcast. And then that helps us. Helps us. Like, listen, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Beep.